our podcast, The Wealth Mantra. My name is Shalmali Devdhar. I'm representing Wealth Race to N, a well-known wealth management firm in Villaparle East. Today we have with us Mr. Kiran Devdhar. He is a chartered accountant, practicing chartered accountant for last 27 years in Villaparle. In 2015, he started a wealth management firm and he's a consultant to that firm. So today we are going to talk about a few basic questions that people my age would have or ask a financial planner. Let's start with the first question, the very basics. Why do we need to save?
Yes, that's the basic point one should consider, or it can come into minds of everyone at age 25. Your generation is most convergent with the Google Maps. Any restaurant you want to go, you open a mobile and open a Google Map and easily you can reach. We as a financial planner, we always think there is a life map as well. So you at your age, you need to draw your life map. I'll just explain in few sentences how the life map looks like. From age 0 to age 5, you are dependent on your parents. From 5 to 15, you are dependent upon your parents from age 0 to 5 with no expenses or very less expenses. From 5 to 20, when your education starts, you are again dependent upon your parents, but there would be a lot of expenses in 10th standard, 12th standard, maybe for graduation, post-graduation, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you have completed your education and start doing job, you start earning. So that age till you get married, from say age 25 to 30, in between that age you are independent. That's why you always think whatever I am earning, I should spend everything on clothes, on gadgets, because gadgets is the worst spend areas at the moment. And from you get engaged or get enter into a relationship with your spouse, then the map gives a different picture. Like you are responsible for your spouse. Maybe a girl may be responsible for husband, and husband may be responsible for wife.
Absolutely.
Now, from age 30 till definitely you are going to have the kids. So next generation, then your responsibility increases towards kids. So we calculate from age 30 to age say 50, you are in a contributory mode. Like you need to contribute towards success, towards expenses of your family.
Okay.
From age 50 till age 50, you get all responsibilities completed. Maybe 50 to 55. All responsibilities completed, all education completed, and your next generation stands on their feet and start earning. So from 55 to 60 is again we consider it as again an independent stage where people can spend on themselves, like making going for a world tour and different hobbies, staying in luxurious hotels or something. And from age 60 onwards, you retire. So from 60 till your end, it is a withdrawal stage.
Okay.
We consider this as a life map, general life map of a person.
Okay.
Maybe it could be a girl or maybe it could be a boy. It could be different ages,
Gender neutral.
one or 2 years here and there. So I want you to draw your attention to this particular fact that you need to draw your map. Okay. Now, even if you are at 25, you are going to get married someday or the other. You are going to have kids someday or the other. So your responsibility starts there. I want you to think and keep aside some amount for that responsibilities. Earlier you do, the quicker or better you can complete those responsibilities.
Okay.
That is my thinking. At age 50, 52, that is my thinking. I would have done the same thing when I was 25,
Okay.
but we were not having such knowledge at that point of time.
Right. Okay. So, alright. We have got some questions that I want to ask you. So, basically, like let's take your articles for example. You are a CA. So an article gets around what, 5,000, 6,000?
Yes.
So how much would that person save from that?
I think, tell me a real answer. Would 5,000, 6,000, 7,500 would be sufficient for your needs and wants?
Well, no, there are so many things we want to do right now. It's like Zomato and Swiggy and Amazon and Flipkart, everything.
iPhone.
Yes, iPhone. So not really. 5,000 is never enough. At the end of the month, you are always like waiting for the next salary to be credited to your account, anyways.
So I'll tell you how to differentiate between needs and wants.
Okay.
So needs are the things which you really need to complete your living. Okay. And wants are those things which you wish to have in
Okay.
your life. Okay, mobile you can have maybe 10,000 rupees mobile would,
Yeah.
that's a need.
Yeah.
But if you
Wish
want to go for an
is-
iPhone,
yeah, that's a wish.
it's a want. So initial stages, if you are not sufficient, don't get sufficient money to complete your needs and wants.
Hmm.
So you need to learn to how to bifurcate needs and wants first. And now understand, 5,000 rupees or 6,000 rupees are not sufficient for you to complete your needs.
Hmm.
Is that so?
Yes.
And then what you do? If you are short of money, you get it from parents.
Yes.
So from where they have earned that money? If your thinking is like this, if that the same thinking would have been theirs, they would not have a spare money to give it to you,
Okay.
right? So considering from this point of view, I think maybe if you are earning 5,000 rupees, 500 rupees could be sufficient enough to start with. You will get two benefits out of it. It's 500 rupees you will get addicted to save, or you will get habitual. You will be a habitual saver.
Yeah.
That is the first benefit you will
Yes.
get. Second benefit you will see, if they are smartly invested, you will see like you have planted a mango tree. Because always when you plant a mango tree, you don't get mangoes out of it next month or next year. You have to wait for 5-7 years, and then you will start getting mango. Maybe 15 years down the line, you get 10 times the mango which you would have got at the end of 6th or 7th year.
Okay.
So that's the way investment matures. So first I will the how to invest and smartly and everything that I will discuss in sometime or the other video. But here you must think of at least saving 10%, 500 rupees, as small as 500 rupees. Anyway, any which way you are not going to complete your needs and wants out of 5,000 rupees.
Yeah.
तो 4,500 रुपये में अगर आप
हाँ.
बिता सकते हो उसको, तो क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
Right. I mean, okay. I think the problem here with us is like you order Amazon, you just get it in 2 days or 3 days. It's an instant realization, which might not be the case with savings and investments. So we need to always increase our patience, I guess.
So I can tell you, see everywhere again, it's a selling point. Like whenever you buy something, you get something.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can visualize or you can feel if you order something from Amazon, 2 दिन में delivery आ जाएगा, and then you'll see that maybe
item,
the
the
earphones
object,
or
yeah.
whatever. So your mental level of that need gets satisfied when you see that delivery,
Right.
or maybe a food
Hmm.
items. Here you don't see anything immediately.
Right.
That's why your generation is
Yeah.
not fond of
Exactly.
sale.
We are quick to, I mean, we are used to getting things quicker, so
So in that case,
that
you
will
always
be the
keep in
case.
mind, I'm planting a mango tree. Every 500 rupees is just like I'm giving them manure,
Seed.
or
Oh,
I'm
okay.
giving them manure or putting water
Water,
into that mango plant. And definitely it will, but you have to need to invest smartly. So definitely you will get the fruits out of it. You have to believe in your father or mother, because now they are paying you when you are short of money. Okay, so they must have planted some kind of mango tree, or there may be a supari tree they must have planted. So here, that's the thing. You will definitely get what you are setting aside
okay.
for now. You are sacrificing 500 rupees for your instant joy. definitely you will get more joy
Later
at a later stage of your life.
Okay. Okay. So another question, slightly different. So here you are considering a person is a freelancer. So they don't have like a fixed monthly income, whereas in case of articles or employees, they have a fixed monthly income. So what does that person do? How does that person go ahead with savings or?
So basically, such type of persons are called self-employed person. Even I am a self-employed person. Chartered accountant practicing chartered accountant doesn't get a salary. So every month we don't get the same money.
Right.
So we get chunk of money. So what such person should do? Whenever they get chunk of money, they initial at say. So we always calculate 1st April to 31st March. That is our year. So in the initial year, they can estimate what will be our income for this current year. Make it 10%.
Okay.
Whenever possible, they receive chunk of money. उसका 10% डाल देने का बाजू में.
Okay.
So that's the way they should work on it. Planting the mango tree. तो मैन्योर निकाल के रख दिया बाजू में. मैन्योर डाल रहे धीरे हर महीने. वो रास्ता कैसे करने का that I will show you.
Yeah.
But initial stages, 10% at least of your income should go.
You can start with.
Since I am a chartered accountant, I have another perspective to look at it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll explain you from a tax point of view. Suppose say now you are doing articleship, you are earning 5,000 rupees, or at an initial stage of career you are doing some internship, you are earning 5,000 rupees. Maybe 2 years later, that 5,000 income can become 15,000.
Correct.
3-4 years down the line,
You
it can
can-
become 50,000. Now I am looking at from a different perspective. In India, our basic income tax limit is 2.5 lakhs per annum. Means 20,000 a month. So person earning 20,000 a month doesn't have to pay any tax.
Right.
From 2.5 lakhs, it is 5 lakhs. So person earning more than 20,000 to say 40,000
Per month.
per month has to pay 20% tax. Sorry, 10% tax.
10%.
Above 40,000 rupees, he has to pay
20%.
20% tax.
Right.
So in that case, you assume that from day one you are required to pay tax.
Okay.
It is not going. It is
Okay.
not going in drain.
Yeah.
You are keeping it aside. So initial stages up to 20,000 rupees salary, you have to keep 10%. Then 20%. 40,000 रुपए के ऊपर मतलब 5 लाख रुपए एनुअली के ऊपर अगर इनकम होता है तो you must set aside 20%
Okay.
of your income. Again, it is not going in drain. You can smartly invest that to save your tax. If you go more than that, if you become a chartered accountant and get employed somewhere, the starting salary could be 70,000-80,000 rupees. So in that case, definitely you can smartly invest so that वो tax में नहीं जाएगा पैसा,
अपने पे
अपने पे ही रहेगा but वो invest हो जाएगा.
हाँ,
So
मतलब-
to get
हाँ.
yourself habituated at latter part of your career, we insist you should at least save 10%. Maybe it is 500, nothing wrong in saving 500. 500 a month makes 6,000 a year, makes 30,000 in 5 years. And 30,000 is huge. Secondly, I am looking at it, maybe from age 25 to 30, you can have different goals. Like it can be your wants. Like I want to do a solo trip to Iceland, or I want to do a solo trip to New Zealand, or friends together we can go because this generation mostly believes in touring and international touring, maybe Indian touring, trekking
Yeah.
or something like that. So in that case, you need to spend a chunk of money on that tours. ये 500 रुपए हर महीना अगर आप बाजू में रखते हो तो you can easily finance that particular tour.
Okay. That's a good idea.
So initially, first salary itself, you must have 500 रुपए बाजू में किटी गुल्लक तो होता था बच्चे थे तभी तो ये एक प्रकार का गुल्लक है ऐसा समझ लो.
Okay. Okay. So one more question. I think you mentioned this slightly before as well. So why from this age? Why from again like from the first salary that you get? You mentioned it creates a habit in you, which is essential. But then why not later? Why not when you're 30, when you're 35? Why from your first salary itself?
See, in our generation there was nobody to give such type of coaching. Okay, when I realized when you pass on the age, I had explained to you the map of life. When I passed on my 45, I started thinking of boss मेरा retirement के लिए क्या होगा.
Yeah, because no one thinks about saving for retirement at 25.
I'm not suggesting even you to save for retirement at this age.
Right.
At this
Okay.
age, maybe at age 35, I'll tell you to save for your retirement.
Okay.
At this age, I don't. Initial immediate wants है जैसा मैंने बोला था touring है, you need to
उसके लिए,
international
हाँ.
tours, you should save for that. At my age 45, I suddenly realized कि अगर I will stop my income will stop someday or other. I have to retire. Maybe at age 60, age 65 or whatever. Though I'm practicing,
Yeah.
so someday कंटाला तो आ जाएगा वही काम करके. So at that point of time, we scientifically calculated. See here, life expectancy in India, with the medicine or without medicine, with some kind of aligned ailment or without that, 90 years तो है. तो 60 के बाद 30 साल अगर हमको रहना है, तो in that case I have sufficient
पैसे चाहिए.
डबोला चाहिए, कैपिटल चाहिए. We call it as corpus.
Okay.
So that corpus मैंने scientifically calculate किया. Here you don't, your generation doesn't even understand the inflation part. So what is inflation? आज आप एक कोई ड्रेस लेते हो, maybe say 2,000 rupees. Maybe 5 years down the line, it will be at the same price, 2,000 rupees, or it can go up to 2,500. Okay, so that is related to your purchases. So
Right.
2,000 to 2,500 is inflation.
Okay.
Inflation is everywhere in every country at every point of time.
खाने की प्राइस बढ़ती है वो inflation
So
है.
they are essentials.
Okay, हाँ.
कांदा, दूध, पेट्रोल का भाव क्या था? When I first took my two-wheeler in the year 1988, the petrol price was 9 rupees 17 paise. I still remember.
Oh my God.
Now it is 10 times. So it is inflation. So scientifically applying this inflation to my retirement thing,
Okay.
I realized that I need to have certain X amount of corpus
Right.
at my age 60. I thought this at age 45. Then I reversely calculated. I understand. I got the figure monthly. I should save say 2 lakh rupees. Okay. Now this 2 lakh rupees could be difficult for me to save, or may not be difficult for me to save. But I again reversely calculated. If I would have started, I would have thought this at age 40, and I would have started investing or saving from age 40. It was, the figure was coming to 1 lakh. From 2 lakhs it has reduced to 1 lakh.
5 साल में.
5 साल. If I would have started at age 35, it was 50,000. If you would have started at age 30, it was 25,000. If you would have started at age 25, it is mere 12,000 rupees. And I was having that 12,000 rupees spare at my age 25. But I was not having such knowledge. So that's the thing I am always asking your generation or you to save at this age. Maybe 500 rupees, it doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
उसमें शर्म की कोई बात नहीं है 500 रुपए डालने में, लेकिन चालू करो, इन्वेस्टमेंट सेविंग करना चालू करो, फिर इन्वेस्टमेंट कैसे करने का, वो मल्टीप्लाई कैसे करने का, that I will explain. That I will explain.
Right.
And such process, everything is called as financial planning.
Okay.
And that is not a static. आज फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग कर दिया, वो रुक गया,
हाँ.
कॉपी बना दी उसकी. It is not like that. You need to review this financial planning a year, because goals might change. You might get married at 28, or somebody gets married at 31. So उसके लिए अलग अलग तरीके के reviews and actions होना जरूरी है. And that we suggest what actions should do, where, when should do, where they should invest.
Okay. So basic to start with 10% of salary, but as your salary increases, your
Yes.
savings should also increase definitely, right? Okay.
सबका पप्पा जो बेटा है गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, वो जो टैक्स का पैसा लेके जाता है हमारे से,
हाँ.
तो वो पप्पा लेके जाने से पहले
अब अपने
हम लोग ही
हाँ.
अपने पप्पा को दे देते हैं इन्वेस्टमेंट करने के लिए.
That's a good way to look at it, at least. We are again spending on ourselves, but we are getting the joy a few years down the line, and uska, the worth of it, we will realize it then and then.
And the
itself.
joy you get in bundle. If you plan to go for a New Zealand tour with your friends, you need 2 lakh rupees. इंस्टेड ऑफ बोरोइंग इट फ्रॉम योर पेरेंट्स 500 रुपया करके यू कैन प्लान, मुझे 2024 में जाना है, 2 लाख रुपया खर्चा करना है, तो आज मुझे कितना सेव करना पड़ेगा? आई कैन गिव यू साइंटिफिकली कैलकुलेटेड अमाउंट पर मंथ, उतना मजे में रखो, तो यू कैन गेट दैट जॉय out of that 500 rupees, 700 rupees in a bundle.
Right. Instead of getting it here. Okay, so these are some of our questions which we got through our market research and which were relevant for today's discussion. We're going to get to the other questions later on when the relevant topic arises. Lastly, to end on a good note, can you suggest a tip to how to start, like, for saving, or how to go about it?
So basically, you must be knowing Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
Warren Buffett is the wealthiest person on this planet. Okay. ये उनका ही मंत्र है जो मैं आपको शेयर कर रहा हूँ, या उनकी टिप है.
Okay.
What you generation do, or what most of the people do, is earnings minus expenses
Right.
is savings. This is very wrong approach. You need to reverse that. Earnings minus investment,
Okay.
or earnings minus savings should be your expenses. So you need to differentiate between necessities and wants,
Wants. Okay.
needs and wants.
So savings, you have to put it in necessity.
Yes.
And पहले 500 रुपए निकाल के रखो and then बाकी का खर्चा करो. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and information. Just one thing, that I am very fond of reading. I like reading. So आज जो information हम लोग को मिली उसके बारे में और पढ़ सकते हैं. ऐसी कोई बुक है जो आप recommend कर सकते हो बिगनर्स के लिए जिनको पता नहीं है सेविंग्स क्या है, इन्वेस्टमेंट क्या है, कैसे करना चाहिए?
So I'll at this point of time I'll ask you to understand there is a difference between saving and investment.
हाँ.
So don't consider investment portion
Okay.
now.
Okay. Let's
You
stick with
only
savings.
concentrate on
Yes.
savings. So there is a book by Monica Helan
Okay.
called as Let's Talk Money,
हाँ. Okay.
wherein all whatever we have discussed, she has explained it elaborately into this particular book,
Yeah.
and it was introduced recently, and she writes columns in the Mint and all other newspapers as well.
Okay.
So you can read that and then come back to me for the investment portion.
Yes, we
And
are
later on.
going to go in deeper into all the other aspects of financial planning in our next coming up videos. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope this video has given you a different perspective to think about savings. 5,000 में से 500 पहले बाजू में निकालो, फिर 4,500 रुपये खर्च कर दो. That might give you a good idea of how to go about savings and create a habit in a person. So I hope you have enjoyed it. Please like, share and subscribe the video, and we'll see you next time talking about money again. See ya.
Thank you.